Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Momification. My name is Rachita. This is my husband and she is Aurora, my daughter.
Say hi.
Okay, so today we are going to do a cooking vlog. Yes, I'm really excited to do this. I'll be making two items today, and one is fried rice, Chinese style. Well, you know, the Indian Chinese fusion style fried rice, and with that, I'll be making
Chili paneer. Okay, so it's still the weekend, and on the weekends I always cook a lot of different things. And
So, while I was thinking about making these recipes, and I thought, why not share them? Why not share it with all of you? So, let's get started. Okay, so on the weekends, it's all about making a lot of delicious things, and since I love cooking so much, so it doesn't matter when I'm cooking. Like, it's already 7 p.m. and we're about to make things happen. Yes. I really don't know when I'll be able to finish all this thing and when I'll be able to have my dinner finally. But let's do. And we'll be doing two different items. Let me tell you, vegetarian item.
but this is really delicious. I mean, my husband loves non-veg food, and he loves it. So I can really tell you that this is really awesome. And so without further talking, let's start.
Okay, so here are the ingredients that we're gonna need today, and I have already washed, peeled, and cut the vegetables and the paneer, which is Indian cottage cheese. This is similar to tofu. If you don't have any Indian store nearby, then you can just use tofu in place of that. Okay, have one medium-sized onion cut into cubes. This is the capsicum or green bell peppers. This is some ginger juliennes. This is about 1 tablespoon of chopped and minced garlic. This is 3 chilies, and we have homemade ginger paste.
I need to marinate this paneer. So for that, I'll need a little bit of turmeric. Not much, just a little.
Salt. So I like to add a little bit of oil with my marination. So I really don't know how will I manage to cook and shoot at the same time, but let's see. Okay, so as I'm making two different dishes, the rice item and another is the paneer dish I'll be making. So we have all the ingredients ready, as you can see. For the paneer, I have already marinated this. For the rice, we have 1 cup of washed and drained kali jeera. Well, you can take any other basmati rice. It's not necessary that you need to use this. I prefer to use it because it makes the recipe taste really good, and it really has a divine aroma in it, so that's why I'm using it. You can use any other basmati rice. Just make sure that you let the rice soak into water for 30 minutes. That will be enough, because soaking the rice in water is really important. It helps to reduce the excess starch from the rice, and also it helps to soften the rice from inside, so that your cooking time will be reduced. Anyway, I'll be using my rice cooker for today. You may use, if you don't have a rice cooker, that's fine. I'm just using the rice cooker just to reduce the cooking time, since I'll be making two different things. And let's see. I have put the rice inside my rice cooker and I have switched it on, so I don't have to worry about it, because it really cooks and all the water gets evaporated. Since I'm really making two more items, actually I thought to make just two, this rice and the paneer, but then I just remembered I do have some chicken. I really need to make it because I left it to defrost and it's been out for quite a long time. I really had forgot. So let's see if this cooking vlog turns into a complete disaster or it becomes a success. Let's find out. And again, to save me some time, I'll be using my best friend to fry up the paneers. Well, you can manually fry them since I'll be making two more things, so I thought why not use my genie, and which is the air fryer.
Yeah, if you haven't used a air fryer ever, or if you do have an air fryer at home but even haven't used to fry paneer, then trust me, it turns out good. You just have to be cautious about the time that you are letting it to cook inside. So in that way, this paneer will not be burned or something like that.
You might be thinking, what exactly I'm doing? I mean, who does that? Well, exactly, nobody does that. Nobody cooks. Nobody can really cook and shoot at the same time. That's why I'm doing it. It's going to be a cooking vlog, and I don't know, ultimately it's going to be a fail or a success. So I'm really myself curious to find it out. That's the reason I'm doing this stupidity, if you call it. And let me turn on this. I'm turning on what you are using. So that should be like 2 tablespoons. Like my bestie is done with preheating. So here the fun part. Okay, I always like to make my paneer a little golden on a side. That's why I love marinating this with a little pinch of turmeric. It has become my habit, whether the recipe demands it or not. Okay, so turning this on, moving on to this counter.
So let's get started. What I'm going to do, I'm going to add a few ginger julienne, and you need to be very cautious while using it because ginger and then some garlic minced, because these things really burn so easily, so you have to be cautious.
Already started, leaving that scent, releasing the scent. Should be enough. I'll be using this much salt. You might be thinking me crazy to do this one-handed, but there are really times when I have 3 or 4 items I'm cooking all alone. Compared to that, I should say that it's nothing. And the rice is happening. Now it's time. Okay, I'm doing this. I really wish you can smell this goodness because it has already, started. I think it's the chemistry between the garlic, onions, and the oil. Whenever you put all these 3 things inside, something is magical in the air happens. So this is like exactly 2 minutes later thing. It's already 7:30.
Onions
Started to get translucent. I had taken 3 pieces of green chilies, but I'm adding just 2 of them. Now time to add some ginger. So moving to the rice, there's 6 minutes left, and this is 7:39 already, and I'm done with nothing. It will be, I don't know about other recipes on YouTube, or if you make this at home, I really don't know, but this is my quickest version. So I'll be, showing you the easiest way to make this. So we'll be starting with some soy sauce, anything. So for like add it's really smelling awesome. The next thing I'll be adding is, so I'll be adding, next I'll be using this tomato sauce. I have cooked these things. I feel like people who cook genuinely by heart, and people who are really good cook. Like for me, I kind of eyeball the quantities right now. I am that stage of cooking where I literally can eyeball everything. But now here is the fun part. The dish you are making. And here's just 1 minute left the rice to be cooked. So the reason I prefer to cover the pan with the lid, because it helps to release the water from the veggies, and a little, yep, stirring, just to make sure everything doesn't burn. It's time for the paneer to. So the rice is cooked, it's hot and it's steaming. It's really necessary for the recipe that you cannot use hot steaming rice. Well, it's going to make everything so sticky. So you need the temperature of the rice to be dropped back to here. Here's the interesting part of it. You like to leave your gravy like a little dried. So this is good. You can have it with any kind of paratha, any kind of paratha rotis, or even with other rice items. If you want this to be a little gravy on the side, then you at this stage it will look like this, but it's okay. Just keep stirring with your spatula or spoon, whatever you are cooking with. So I'm adding some water. I want this to have some gravy.
Right now, see, it's already looking delicious.
Look at this gravy, it's being formed. Well, we had already started cooking with a little of salt, but since the sauces have this, and now at this point you can taste your gravy. Let me check. I'll be tasting this. Like, it's okay. You don't need to do much right now. I know it's perfect. So this is looking absolutely delicious. Now to finish it off, I'm using that So this was really a quick recipe, and I'm about to turn off the stove. Okay, so for the next recipe, I am going to make this chicken. I wanted to make the rice, but our rice is still in the fridge, and I had my chicken marinated and left for 15 minutes. I marinated with just some turmeric and salt. That's it. Tell you, this is really easy recipe. You don't need much. As ingredients, what you would need: 1 tomato and some ginger and garlic, which we already have left from our. These are fried well. If you are wondering what is the time, it's 8:18. We'll be using the same oil. Don't throw it up. It has really good flavors in it for giving tadka. So we'll be using all these things. You need to fry the onions pretty well until it gets softened and turned into quite brown. So I just tablespoon of ginger paste, and mix it. Wow, it's really started to make the difference. It's smelling really good. Add all the So I'm just putting the lid back, and it will give my chicken plenty of time to be cooked. Anyway, moving on to the next item, and it's 8:40. To heat up some oil, and don't oil, but exactly not. I'm not. And I'm just waiting for the oil. So the salt is added. Now I'm going to add few black peppercorns. Anyway, however, you will still need to add this ground pepper. It's time for the rice to be added. I'm just mashing it. Definitely of salt on the rice. Nothing Chinese is complete without a soya sauce. So it's looking already good, and it has started to smell good. So coming back to the chicken, working on the gravy. So for that, this is homemade. You can add in it. As I said, this is going to be a Bengali home style curry. This much starting off the recipe. And cover it again. Well, this is a light way. You will get a thicker curry, but we will make a light one. A bit of red chili powder, just a pinch of sugar. You know, the sugar will balance everything, every flavor. That's important. That's the reason I just added. You may skip the sugar part. Some days I add this, some days I don't. Since it's going to be a light curry today, that's the reason I decided to add sugar right now. And you can already see the meat is coming off. The legs have already become tender and it should be done within some time. Again and wait. 9:03. I'm done with my paneer. The rice is ready. Like if you want to add some scrambled egg or shredded chicken, then it itself becomes a standalone item to eat. You don't need anything on the side. But if you are making it in this way, you can enjoy it with some side dish. And I'm just waiting for the chicken. If I was making all the 3 items like I just did with both of my hands and with no help, still I would have made it within 1 hour and 30 minutes, like 1 hour and 30 minutes within it would have been done with all the preparations. So that's why it took me time, but still it's 9:05 and I'm done with it. The chicken looks good. It will take hardly 15 minutes maximum. It should take 15 minutes. Everything is done, so
I'll show you how it looks.
it looks like I really did quite a good job. Most of the times I was one-handed. So we are done with cooking. I mean, I am done with cooking and everything is ready. I just was waiting for the chicken. It's 9:37. So here is our dinner plate. I hope you enjoyed this video like I enjoyed making it. Subscribe and hit the like button. I hope you all had a very good time watching this video. Try the recipes and let me know how did you like it. Yay or was it an A? What you liked or what you didn't. Well, this curry is not supposed to be eaten with this. You need plain rice to eat with this. I just made it because I had left the chicken defrosted for a long time and I really forgot. Suddenly I remembered, oh yeah, I really need to make the chicken. So that's the reason I made it. This is not supposed to be eaten with this, and I don't know how it's going to taste if you ever try to attempt tasting these two together. Anyway, whatever. I hope you enjoyed the video, and please do give it a big thumbs up. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Stay tuned for more videos and take care. Bye.